Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Gadriel, and this is Omen Exitio Plague. This is a free game I found on gamejolt. This game is still... There we go. This is still early access. Colonialism is the control or government influence of a nation over a dependent country, territory, or people. During the late 1800s, Africa faced European imperialist aggression, diplomatic pressures, military invasions, and eventual conquest and colonization. At the same time, African societies put up various forms of resistance against the attempt to colonize their countries to impose foreign domination. The Anglo-Zanzibar War was just one of many examples of such resistance. Your name is Eric McLean, and you're one of the youngest cartographers in the English Royal Navy. Sweet! It's late 1896, and there are some rumors about a conspiracy by the Oman people against the English army. Awesome! Your ship is slowly approaching the coast of Nungwi after a quiet trip from Montabini Island. Awesome. Get some rest and get changed. Or let's go to the commander center. The commander wants you to search for water springs in the area where he wants to set up camp. You have a lot on your mind, and you're starting to feel the desire to see the English coasts again. Aw, homesick. Your fellow soldiers welcome you on the beach, and after a few days of silent marching, you reach the mission camp. You don't have much time to rest, as you'll have to put together an exploration team on the day following your arrival. Wow. First Mate Carter. Good day, sir. I'm First Mate Carter. Since we don't have much time, I took the liberty of putting together an exploration party for you. You don't know all the men he's chosen. Uh-oh. Trust the First Mate's advice, or you'd rather choose the members of the squad yourself. I think this game said every choice you make, changes the outcome of the story. I don't remember if this one has multiple endings. Let's trust the First Mate's advice. You decide to trust the First Mate. He must surely know his men. I hope so. You start packing again your rucksack, which you didn't even have time to unpack completely. You're not happy with how the mission is starting. You have a bad feeling, but you're tired and nervous, so you try not to think about it. That's wonderful. Night falls, the first day of the exploration mission. The soldiers are pitching tents, and the scout is lighting a campfire. Awesome. The interpreter, an old bearded man, is sitting on a rock. He keeps to himself, murmuring his prayers even while walking. His eyes are elusive, and he's a little creepy, but you feel that you can trust him. That's good. So he's a priest of some kind. I just noticed my cursor is a pin tip. Lloyd, the scout, takes care of a beautiful black Byerly Turk named Thunder, the only horse in the company. You climb on the wagon and choose what meal will be cooked. The soldiers are very young, some even younger than you. And the dinner is accompanied by laughter and songs. The glee distracts you from your nervousness. When you decide it is time to go to sleep, and who will take the first watch, you notice that the only ones that haven't been laughing are Lloyd and the interpreter. Talk to Lloyd, talk to the interpreter, or go to sleep. Let us... I don't remember who Lloyd is. Let's talk to the interpreter. Eric. You don't like to sing. Sayid. I'm sorry, Effendi. I like to sing. Oh, that's cool. That's his picture. I just don't like to sing like that. I don't know what kind of accent I'm giving him. That is quite offending to us, Sayid. Or what kind of singing? Obviously, what kind of singing do you prefer? I like to sing the songs of my people, Effendi. Songs to please the spirits of the night, not something that can disturb the slumber of our ancient ones. Ooh. You laugh. Eric, yes, they're noisy, and not much in tune. Sayid doesn't seem in the mood for joking. Uh-oh. We have a lot of marching to do tomorrow. I suggest you get some rest. Sayid, as you command, Effendi. Oh, cool, we can talk to Lloyd also. It seems like you prefer horses over men. Lloyd, can I speak freely, sir? Ah, look! He's a cool-looking dude. Remember, I'm your superior officer. No. Of course. The men are having fun. It's unfair for Thunder to be left alone and bored. He's a member of the team, and I think this horse has an important role in our expedition. That's true. You smile in silence. Get some rest, Lloyd. I need you to be alert tomorrow. Aye, sir. I will try to relax. I wish I could order myself to sleep. That would be nice. As you watch the scout moving towards his tent, you wish you could do the same yourself. I guess I just have to sleep. You spend some time lying awake, looking at the canvases of the tent. Oh, at the canvas of the tent that you can see in the dark. Sleep is turned away while the bad feelings are back. The night is so full of noises. You may have fallen asleep at some point, but you don't remember when it happened. Wake and dreams become confused. You remember shadows, many dark shadows over you. They are moving around, looming over your cot. You remember the sweat on your body and how it became difficult to breathe. It seems you woke up and fell back asleep several times during the night. A strange anguish weighed on you. You remember the strange shapes of the shadows. They seemed human, but you remember too many arms, too long, and moving unnaturally. You remember thinking about an octopus while you felt the shadows close to grabbing you. You scream when a hand touches you. Wow. Sir! Sir, we need you outside. He's Langley, or maybe Ward. You don't remember every soldier's names. He's come to wake you up because something is happening outside. You hear upset voices outside your tent. Simmons, another soldier, is waiting for you. His boots are dirty and he looks pretty shaken. I went to pee. It was dawn and I was sleepy, so I didn't notice it at first. What is it you didn't notice, soldier? Awful, sir. There is awful all around the camp. Awful. I think that means junk or crap. It might be literal crap. Like, feces. Gather all men, or bring me to the place. Bring me to the place. The soldier's face pales, then he nods. Oh dear. Yes, sir. You quickly change your clothes, and in a few steps the soldier brings you to the place. It stinks and it's disgusting, but the offal isn't just there at random. It seems there is some kind of logic in its arrangement. What? You're watching around you when Sayid, the interpreter, comes out from his tent and starts yelling something in his language. Then you see them. There are weird symbols on your tent, and on some other tents as well. They are red and seem to be marked with blood. You order to examine the awful and symbols. You order to cook breakfast and break camp, trying to leave the episode behind. No, we should examine this. While soldiers try to examine the symbols, you move close to your tent to examine by yourself. It's so cold. Observe. Observation. Take a closer look. Oh, crap. You look at the symbols on your tent. They remind you of Egyptian hieroglyphs, but many shapes seem unnatural. You can identify stylized men and women and maybe some animals that you can't recognize. Some symbols may be letters or words. Do I note them down? It is clear this was done with a specific purpose and not by accident. Is that a message marked on the tent, or is it some kind of spell or a curse? You choose to keep these thoughts to yourself to avoid upsetting the soldiers. Wow. You start marching when Sayid comes closer. Sayid, we need to change our path, Effendi. This. Do you know what happened here, or what is the meaning of this? Do you know what happened here? Not really, Effendi. But you have an idea. I can see it. It is a threat, Effendi. We entered a dangerous territory. Savages. They are savages. Who are they? What the hell are you talking about? There are no savages on the Zanzibar Islands. Clearly there are! Who are they, Sayid? I don't know if they have a name, Effendi, but they are scary and cruel inhumans. Ooh, that does not sound good. You think about his words, you look at the map. 2 paths lie ahead. Excuse me, that was weird. You can venture into the forest, ignoring the interpreter. Goodness! You suck in air too fast, that's what happens. Okay. You can venture into the forest, ignoring the interpreter, or take a narrow path by the coast that bypasses the trees. If you choose the coast, you'll have to ditch the wagon, leaving ammo, drugs, and supplies behind. Oh dear. Oh! I literally have to choose direction! Hold on, let me move my thing so you guys can see that. Yeah, look at that. I get to choose. What's this? Oh, it's my stuff! That's me! Wait, hold on. Here, how about this? Let's put me down here. Ah! There we go! I'm guessing this is me. Holy crap! My stuff is redacted! Race, redacted. Sex, male. Height and weight, not even there. Hair color, black. Hair length is... Why is that redacted? Oh my gosh. Hair type, wavy. Skin tone, white. Wife, dead. Children not available. Parents, redacted. What? I have some fighting skill. I'm more observational. Why is Sayid's picture there? I want to have a picture of a gun. Ah! Medicine! Agility! Speechcraft! I have no XP! Oh my! Continue. Oh! Inventory! Nice! Machete! A solid steel blade. Useful for cutting, ferns or as a weapon. A Lee Enfield No. 1 MK1. This rifle represents a new age for war technology. It feels deathly and powerful. There aren't any rifles like this one in the world at the moment. Well, clearly there's one, because I have it. Zanzibar! The ship is approaching the coast of Nugui after a quiet trip from Montebomi. Matubini Island. Zanzibar looks gorgeous. The white sand and the light blue sea melt each other in an explosion of colors. He's very poetic. Sayid is my interpreter. He's about 38 years old and he looks really old, like his age. What? Well, I guess even in the 1800s, 30-something was still fairly old. Which is weird to think about. The gray beard and the wrinkles design his face like an ancient tribal mask. Looks really tired. I don't even know how he can still make these marches. Because he's not actually that old! My parents are older than that. Then again, I'm 26 myself, so. What's this? Zanzibar! Oh, this is me picking. Oh no! Leave the wagon behind to take the path on the coast, or keep the wagon and move through the forest. Oh no! I don't know which to choose. Well, I don't like the shadow things, but I don't want to leave the wagon behind. We'll leave the wagon behind. The path along the coast reveals beautiful landscapes, but the soldiers aren't in the mood for sightseeing. They don't know why you decided to divert from the original path, and after the morning events they are becoming suspicious, and they sure aren't happy for leaving the wagon. I'm sure. You aren't happy too, both about the wagon and for deciding to listen to the fear that Sayid instilled in you. The path narrows several times, often forcing you to walk in a line. After a few hours, you're facing a collapsed cliff portion. Oh no! Send 2 soldiers to look for another way. Turn back and search along the road for a different path. Scouts. You curse silently, then look at your surroundings. The soldiers skip back quickly. There's a way. You have to move inland for a few miles. Fortunately, not enough to enter the forest, and then you'll be able to reach the coast again. It isn't a long detour, so you start leading the group in that direction. Awesome. In front of you, there's a wide, flat space. In the ground, not far from you, a large cave opens up. You approach the entrance to inspect it. The morphology and some traces of the rocks tell you that in the cave there probably is a water source. Awesome. Those look like carved steps to me, and that is clearly a carved eye. You leave a guard at the entrance and enter the cave with the rest of the company. The entrance descends steeply into the darkness. Getting in is not too difficult, but takes longer than expected. After a while, the cave becomes larger. It's too dark to see, and every step echoes on the walls, increased tenfold. This sound, it's so terrifying. Can you hear it? No, thank you. Look around. Order the men to look for torch. No, I'm going to try looking around. Your eyes unable to adjust to the darkness. You are getting kind of dizzy, and an ominous feeling of loneliness starts looming over you. You think you may need to lie down for a second, but then a voice brings you back to reality. Lloyd has found a torch, and he lights it up and hands it over. You try to look around with the help of the company. Oh dear. The light's reflections show you a huge chamber. On the bottom, you get a glimpse of a gallery. There is a stone at the center of the chamber, which reminds you of some kind of altar. Oh. You take a step forward and you notice something on the ground. Agility, try to avoid it. Try to check it out. Oh, I can't even check my stuff. I try to check it out. Success! You bend down and use the torch to take a good look at the ground. There are bone fragments on the ground tied with a rope, concealed by some powder. It seems to be the trigger of a trap. Oh no. Follow me and stay close. Spread out, move slowly and pay attention. No, follow me and stay close. You walk slowly, feeling your soldier's breath behind you. You don't want to risk it, but you can't seem to be able to figure out this chamber. You order to move carefully and inspect the area. Crap, so either way. The company starts looking around and moving with caution. You discover lots of bones and skulls around the rock altar. Lit by the torches, the altar reveals many signs of violence and some drawings on the wall. They're similar to the ones that were on the tent. Looking at these writings, the feeling of being surrounded once again by those inhuman shadows overwhelms you. I just remembered seeing those. This game is in H.P. Lovecraft's Cthulhu world. Did you hear that? I'm so scared right now. Okay. Looking at those writings, the feeling of being surrounded once again by those inhuman shadows overwhelms you. Sayid remains close to the exit, pale and terrified. He's praying as usual, but this time he's louder. Lloyd and the other soldiers are nervous too. They keep looking at each other. Behind the altar, a soldier finds a small water source, but you are still mesmerized by what seem to be human remains on the ground. Sir? He tries to call you. You try to inspect the remains more closely. You shake off a sensation in order to leave the cave. No. Try to inspect the remains. Fail! You examine the bones again. Some look really old, but some are clearly more recent. Maybe too recent. You choose to take a water sample off the source, then quickly give the order to leave the cave. Sayid turns around. It seems like he is waiting for your order, but he can only take a couple of steps. The 3 soldiers that you had left to guard the entrance rush in, almost bumping into the interpreter. Effendi, the savages are coming! We heard drums. Then they appeared. I think they do not see us, but they will be here in a few minutes. This demo is over for now. What?! Please check back soon for updates! What?! What?! I did say it's early access. This demo represents the alpha stage of our development. It is not representative of the final product. The story acts as a prequel for our game, and it takes place a few weeks before the main events. We're currently on Kickstarter. If you would like to support our project, please check the link below. Thank you for playing. Wow! So! Yay! Well, that was awesome. That was a lot of fun. That was freaking terrifying. Oh, but definitely, I'd suggest to you guys, if you have the spare money and if you enjoyed this game, definitely go to the to their Kickstarter and support them, because this would be a game I would love to play in full. And I might play the demo again to see if there are any other endings. Oh, I don't know. But, oh, man, that was awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button up above. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to be notified whenever I post new stuff. In the comments down below, let me know what you thought of this game, or if you were able to support the Kickstarter. Post down there too. That would be awesome. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!